What's up, you guys? It's your girl Ja, gorgeous Imani Jari, and today I am back with another video. So today I just wanted to give you 5 tips of how to lose weight without actually going to the gym. But before I jump into today's video, I just wanted to say thank you guys for coming back. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. If this is your first time on my channel, hello, my name is Imani Jari, but you can call me Ja or Gorgeous. On this platform, I like to talk about personal development, mental health, what it means to be a modern day Christian, and just share my life experiences with you guys. So if those are things that you would like to see more of, if you'd like to see more of my beautiful place, if you would like to see more of my beautiful face, please give this video a like, comment, thumbs up, and subscribe, and I'll get right into the video. So, today we're going to talk about 5 little things, or 5, some of these things are like things you can intake, things you can do to lose weight without actually physically going to the gym. And before I really dive into the 5 things that I'm going to talk about, I just want to talk about what is weight. You know, a lot of people, when they think about weight loss journeys, they only think about the physical part. But, you know, let's think about other things that can contribute to what makes a person feel fat or heavy or like they have a load on their shoulders. Things that can attribute to weight gain or weight loss, you know, low self-esteem, feelings of depression, feelings of helplessness, you know, what else? Baggage that you could carry from extra things that you never let go from a past relationship. So in this video, those are the things that you want to take into consideration when we're talking about weight loss, because I'm not actually physically talking about losing pounds. But inevitably, when you actually do learn how to let things go and lose the metaphorical weight, then honestly you will start to have more energy to be more physically active, to take care of yourself, and then you might shed a couple pounds, sis. So let's get into number 1. This is literally like a non-negotiable, but I want to start easy so you guys can get the gist of where I'm going with this. But literally, the first thing that's essential to life is water. Please drink more water. I feel like a lot of people downplay the benefits of drinking water, and obviously there's many health benefits, you know, longevity of life. I think our bodies are made up of like 85% of water, obviously clear skin. But most importantly, I feel like one thing that I realized when I started drinking more water is that I was actually more like level-headed, and I had a clear mind to actually make decisions that I thought through all the way, rather than being impulsive and rash. I never really was one to drink a lot of sugary drinks, but when I didn't make a conscious effort to make sure that I drank more water than anything else in my diet, then that's when I felt like that's why I started like lagging and things like that, and I just started to feel more down. So drinking more water definitely increases energy, improves your skin, and overall just gives you a clearer mindset so that you can make healthier decisions moving forward. Number 2. This one is a tricky one, but number 2 is learning how to forgive. Often, you know, there are situations that people are unable to forgive genuinely. They're not able to really receive an apology from another person who may have hurt them in some way, shape, or form. And forgiveness does not mean forgetting, but forgiveness is just essentially understanding that people make mistakes. And even though those mistakes may wind up hurting us, we have to give people the benefit of the doubt at the end of the day. That's my understanding of forgiveness. And I think that it's important when you consider like spiritual and emotional weight loss, because if you're hoarding on feelings that happened forever and ever ago, then you're always going to be carrying those monkeys on your back of what this person did to you, what this person said to you, how this person made you feel, rather than addressing the conversation or the issue with the person and getting their perspective. Maybe they didn't even know that they hurt you. Maybe they didn't know that they hurt you to the extent that they did, and talking through the issue with the person or the individual or the people that offended you or the people that hurt you can also attribute to your growth overall, because you let go, you're able to release that burden of holding the baggage of not able to get over the situation that caused you harm. So honestly, a lot of people need to drop off a lot of baggage of hurt, a lot of past hurt they need to let go of, because they haven't forgiven the people that did the harm. That's why you haven't been able to progress, bro. That's why you haven't been able to get that job, sis. That's why you have headaches, because you're still thinking about the situation that hurt you. You're never going to get anywhere, okay? So that actually leads me into my next point. I said that forgiving and forgetting are two different things. And in forgiveness, there's an essential key that I kept saying a little bit. I don't know if you peeped, but one essential part of forgiveness is not only acknowledging that people make mistakes and giving them the benefit of the doubt, but forgiveness is also letting go. Okay, you can't hold on to the grudge of what happened in the past, because then did you actually really forgive? If you're still harboring those old feelings of this person did XYZ to me, even after they apologized, did you really still forgive them if you're still thinking about the situation? That's not productive, okay? We need to learn how to let things go. Like, life happens, things happen to us, we do things to other people. But honestly, we also have to keep in mind that life is a constant hamster wheel, okay? Life is always going to continue to just do what it wants, regardless of whether or not we're here, honestly. And on top of that, we also have to take into the consideration that that's why it's important to let things go, because life literally comes and goes in a flash. And if we're always constantly thinking about what happened, what does that mean for our future? How are we going to progress and get to where we want to go if we're just still harboring on the things that hurt us in the past? That makes no sense, guys. And literally, I'm sharing these tips with you because it took me a long time to realize that a lot of what happens to us and a lot of what we feel is our responsibility, and it's our fault, honestly. And somebody has to be the one to say, okay, don't shoot me, don't shoot the messenger. But somebody has to be the one to really tell us to like wake up and look at ourselves in the mirror. We put a lot of responsibility on other people to fix our problems when the issue is really us. So this is why I'm here for you guys. As I'm growing as an individual, I want to share tips with you all to help you grow as well. And honestly, I'm only on point 3, but I really feel this in my heart that somebody needs to hear this, because letting things go is so vital just to opening new doors for your future, new opportunities. Honestly, you never know what that person that actually hurt you can help lead you towards. You never know how forgiving them will help you learn how to deal with other people who are like them in the future. You never even know what opportunities that you can have opened by them or presented to you by them just for giving them the peace of mind that you're not holding anything against them. You never know who's actually rooting for you. You never know who actually can be an asset to position you to somewhere better that you are right now. So never, I don't want to say ever, because sometimes you need to cut people off, but never try to get it to an extent where it's always ending on a negative note, because honestly, life has an interesting way of circling people back that you never thought you would interact with again. And I'll just leave it at that. But it's important to let things go, because you don't want to harbor feelings that inevitably can keep you stagnant when you're trying to progress to being a better individual. It's not going to get us anywhere, okay? Okay. Number 4. I think these last 2 are probably my favorite as far as like the tips on how to lose weight without going to the gym. But number 4 is literally self-love. Putting yourself first is an act of self-love. Telling yourself that you literally love yourself is what I mean by self-love. But just continuing to make progressive actions daily and choices daily to put yourself first and to emphasize self-love is very important, because this is a boundary that you have to set in order to prevent yourself from being hurt. And I know that sounds really pessimistic, but there's a benefit of being selfish. And when you love yourself and when you put yourself first, then you have certain standards where you won't allow certain things to happen. You won't allow yourself to be in certain situations where you allow certain things to happen. And more importantly, you just have, like I said, boundaries to know what you like, what you dislike, and how you can have better emotional control by being able to manage situations that don't contribute to your self-love, honestly. And when you set those parameters for yourself, you are going to lose people, possibly. You might lose positions, possibly, because it takes a lot for people to understand how to receive selfishness sometimes. I'm just gonna say it. Sometimes when you set boundaries for yourself, people around you may not understand that you're setting these limits in order to create healthy parameters for yourself. Instead, they might think that you're changing or switching up or being different or just acting bougie or whatever the case may be, without really understanding the need to set these limits in order for you to create that boundary in the relationship so people actually know how to treat you. I think most importantly, the self-love aspect is really important regardless of any other tip that I've said in this video, because that for one teaches people how to treat you. So that also helps on, you know, the amount of things that you can receive in return. It teaches people how to interact with you, honestly. So that's one of my favorite ones, because when you love yourself, you set the standards for yourself, you open up all of these like unspoken nuances that people just go with, understanding that this is how you operate. And I really like that, because you don't have to always explain yourself. And I'm the type of person where I just feel like if you know me, you should know how I move, especially if you're someone who's close to me. So I definitely feel like that will give you a peace of mind, and other people who interact with you a peace of mind, because there won't be any space to guess how they should treat you, honestly. So self-respect is key. And if you made it this far into the video, please give this video a like, and please comment down below so far what you think is the most important aspect of how to lose weight without losing weight that I've mentioned in this video. Or comment down below one of these tips that you're going to take with you. You could comment numbers 1 through 5. You know, it's only 5 tips. But comment down below which one was like a real key takeaway that stuck out to you. I would like to know, to create a conversation. But number 5 is literally positive affirmations. And this one is just to reinforce the aspect of self-love. But positive affirmations are also things that should be daily choices, so you can literally continue to re-enhance the self-love and actually believe what you mean. Personal development and strength in general is literally built continuously. Like, I don't know if there's any like athletes in my audience, but you know, I was a basketball player when I was younger, and one thing that I remember always having to, you know, discuss was muscle memory, because we will always work out. So literally positive affirmation when you're working out, this is like the muscle memory activation of all of these steps, because it keeps reinforcing things, so that literally after a while you don't even have to force yourself to try to believe that you are powerful. That literally just slips out the tongue, and it's like, duh, I didn't expect anything less. I know that I'm beautiful. This is the type of swagger that you get when you start enhancing the skill of really believing like the affirmations that you say over yourself, and really practicing to continue to say that every day and believe it, because you have the authority. Don't get me started. Don't get me started, okay? I'm going to go into that in the next video. But death and life is in the power of the tongue. And that is why it's important to really boost yourself up and enhance your confidence, and really just support yourself and encourage yourself with positive affirmations, because nobody got you like you, baby. And that's on what? Mary had all the little lamps in the world. But no, seriously, I'm just joking. But in reality, all 5 of these things are essential. Water. Literally cleanse that stuff out and continue to detox, continue to just purify yourself, and continue to just replenish so that you can be cleansed and have a clear, level head. Forgiveness is also important, because you can't hold on to things that other people did to you. At the end of the day, people are people, things are going to happen, life goes on, and you don't want life to go on without you leveling up in the process. The purpose of life is to not stay stagnant, okay? You always want to be changing, you always want to be transforming, and there's no possible way that you can do that if you're stuck in being hurt in your feelings. So you have to learn how to manage the level of control you want certain situations to have over you, okay? So we need to forgive in order to give people the benefit of the doubt. And in forgiveness, we also need to, what was number 3? Let things go, okay? So that we're not harboring on those feelings, we don't have any grudges, and that also helps us move forward with things, because we're not holding on to situations. We don't have to keep revisiting situations. We literally don't have any monkeys on our back anymore, okay? Because we let that stuff go. Number 4, self-love. After we've learned how to forgive, forget, let things go, we've got our water. Now we're going to start pouring back into us, focusing on ourselves and prioritizing ourselves, okay? This is the part where we start demanding respect. This is the part where we start to get back on our grind and really learn our limits, learn our boundaries, learn our parameters, learn our turn-ons, our turn-offs. This is where we start setting the stage for this is who I am and this is how I want to be treated. And last but not least, positive affirmations is the step that we need to take when losing weight without going to the gym in order to really reinforce that swagger, okay? We're building the confidence. This is the process of like building that body, you know, the picture of your body goals that you have. This is the process of building ourselves up spiritually and mentally. So when you reinforce those positive affirmations to yourself, you need to envision that strong individual, that powerful individual. Just the same way that when you go to the gym and you work out, or when you do anything fitness inclined and you work out, you're seeing that dream body. I need you to envision that strong, powerful person in your head when you're reinforcing those positive affirmations to yourself every day. And with that being said, this is Imani Jairi. As always, I've said too much. I'll be back in my next video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you.